Every 2 years, you, the citizens of Arizona, elect a new state legislature. Now find out a little more about these men and women who represent you.
The Senate will please come to order.
In this edition of Legislative Bios, meet Senator Steve Pearce. Senator Pearce is from Prescott and has been in the Senate since 2009.
I represent District 1, Legislative District 1. It's Prescott. It's a huge district. It goes from Prescott to the south rim of the Grand Canyon, all the way east to Navajo County line, around Flagstaff, around Winslow. But it's a huge district, and it's very rural, takes in Sedona, Verde Valley, up on top of the rim. There's a lot of miles in our district. I'm a cattle rancher. I ran on that I've raised cattle. That's all I've done all my life. I'm a native Arizonan. I got a degree in animal science from the University of Arizona. I graduated from Prescott High School. Been married 35 years, raised 4 children on the Las Vegas Ranch out northwest of Prescott. I show cattle, show horses. We sell bulls. Sylvia Allen's family, I sell bulls just like they do, and a lot of people in that area. And I know cattle. I did not like the way things have been run in the state. I see that our state is in the shape we're in right now. I could see for 6 years we've been overspending, and for 6 years every program's been growing, everything's been being more bloated in government, and I didn't like the way it was going. The person that was representing my district was not representing the will of the people up there. I've been very active in the Republican Party in Yavapai County, and the way that the previous senator was voting, he would vote the way he felt like he should and come home and tell us he had to do it a certain way, and it wasn't representative of the people in the district. I'd like to see the state come back to being the state that it used to be, with smaller government. You know, it's got to grow. Our government has to grow with the population growing to provide the basics we need to provide, but we're getting way off base providing more than we should be. There's a lot of things that government needs to be what it was intended to be. It's not a social welfare program. It's a government providing the basic services to the people of the state, and not where it's been headed. That's what's got us into the shape we're in today. I'd make government smaller and more efficient. And we need to work on education. Education is the future of our young people, and we've got to be working harder at that. And we can do it with more funds from the state lands that we were given in the Enabling Act. Water's an enormous issue for all of Arizona. We've got to keep our eye on the water that is out there. You know, mainly making the state better, more efficient than we've been. It's a huge state. We've got a lot of issues to tackle with growth, but we need to be working harder at quality. You know, it seems like in the past few years we've been working harder at a bureaucracy, making more paperwork for people, and giving state mandates that are handed to us by the federal government that we're handing off to the counties that are handed off. We can do away with all of that and get us back to being a people-oriented a services government that's going to grow with the people of the state.